Here you go, guys, the last Maryland hunt for me of the season. I'm gonna be moving to Tennessee, which that's gonna bring on a new adventure for myself, but hopefully this one will be a good one for you. Yeah, a good one for me. I really want to get on the mallards and go ahead and get my one goose from the Atlantic Flyway. I had to get some gas this morning. It's not like your typical YouTube video where everybody starts off getting gas. Like, I actually had to get gas. I was running on fumes. But it's 3:30 in the morning. We got tons of ice to break up and should be fun. So hang in there with me. I'm at the pond and I have everything downloaded next to it. What I'm about to show you next is how I set up my jet sled. If you haven't looked into those, definitely something to check out. All right, so here's my jet sled. What I do is tie on a bigger rope onto it. The one that it comes with is way too thin. This one's thicker. It allows you a little bit more to grab onto. You put a carabiner on it, and you can hook it to your waders when you pull it through the water. And that way, when you're setting out decoys, it doesn't float away on you either. Another little trick that I do is tie a knot on the other end, kind of like a loop knot, and I can attach the carabiner that holds decoys off one side, and the same thing on the other. All right, now as for the jet sled, what I have in here is a battery box. If you do any kayaking or anything like that, go check out that video that I did. It's a completely how-to on how to build a battery box. I have, I think, 4 or 5 V-boards in here with Big Al silhouettes attached to them. I got my camera bag, I got a seat, I got my blind bag, my gun, my calls, pretty much everything I'll need. And how I've been breaking up this ice, I've been using a jet sled. I turn it sideways. It helps if you have a decent amount of weight in it, but once you download everything, then you can still continue to push ice off of your hole. But I pretty much get it rocking back and forth and all different sides, because then that creates wake and it's going to help you crack the ice, and then you can push it if the ice is thick enough. If it's like slush ice, then you just have to go out there and keep clearing it. So quick update, I had to walk out there and break up some more ice. It started to freeze up on me again. I've been working in jerk string to keep a lot of the ice out of the hole of where I want them to land. There's some guys back behind me in the other blind. They did quite a bit of shooting this morning, probably about 5 minutes right after sunlight. Had the snow geese fly over me when I was out there breaking up ice. They wouldn't have landed in here anyway, so not too torn up about that. But now that the sun is starting to rise, hopefully they'll start moving a little bit more. I have heard a whole bunch of honkers flying around, so we'll see if we can get one of them in too.
Slow down!
Right, I got one goose. Guys back behind me sound like they got one goose down. We had a big old flock come in. The two that came in right over the blind. Hopefully I was able to get on the GoPro. I haven't checked it yet, but one goose in a bag. Hopefully the ducks start flying. The wind is starting to pick up now because we've had no wind whatsoever. This morning it started off like 20 degrees and it's starting to warm up now. It's supposed to get up to about 42 today. So hopefully with this temperature change, the wind picking up, hopefully within the next hour or two, we get a lot more duck action. So right now it's mainly just geese and and snow geese. So hopefully these guys behind me hurry up and shut that one goose up, and so that way we can get back to duck hunting. All right, so that goose I heard honking back behind me, those guys knocked it down, helped them get their goose, and really nice guys. Glad that y'all had a successful hunt. They managed to get some teal this morning. So teal around this time of year and on a frozen pond, I say that's pretty good. They say they decoyed all the way in too.
Just not to hear his voice for a single goddamn second.
So I ended up with that one goose, and I thought I saw some ducks start flying around 10:30, but they were way too far out. They wouldn't have come in anyway, so I went ahead and wrapped it up. Flying pretty much stopped. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and as always, y'all stay safe.